or jobs that are held by black people. He says black jobs when, of course, we all know what he means, which is jobs held by black people. But they try to make it, they try to get it into a semantic gotcha. Here we go.
Question, sir. Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is a DEI hire, as some Republicans
really don't
have
know.
said?
I mean, I really don't know. Could be. There are some, and there are plenty. I know this lady right over there, Harris, is a fantastic person who just interviewed me at length, and we had a great interview, I think, and I heard you got very good ratings on that
Well,
interview.
you told me it was the longest one of your life, so we had a good discussion. Look, I want to talk about why you're here today. I mean, it is not lost on us how divided we are as a country. And as you were coming today, we really got to see that we were divided along the lines of race, along the lines of gender. And there is this question of, in this moment where we are, why come here? What is your message today?
My message is to stop people from invading our country that are taking, frankly, a lot of problems with it. But one of the big problems, and a lot of the journalists in this room I know and I have great respect for, a lot of the journalists in this room are black. I will tell you that coming from the border are millions and millions of people that happen to be taking black jobs. You had the best.
What exactly is a black job, sir?
A black job is anybody that has a job. That's what it is. Anybody that has a job.
All right.
And
Mr. President,
they're taking the employment away from black people. They're coming in, they're invading. It's an invasion of millions of people, probably 15, 16, 17 million people. I have a feeling it's much more than that. And everybody's been seeing what's happened. The first group of people, the black population, is affected most by that. And Kamala is allowing it to happen. She's the border czar. She's the worst border czar in the history of the world. There's never been a border czar like this. She's never even essentially been. She said she was there once, but not the right part of the border. So she was a border czar. She's done a horrible job. These people are coming into our country, and they're taking black jobs and Hispanic jobs. And frankly, they're taking union jobs. Unions are being very badly affected by all of the millions of people that are pouring into our country. And one thing, as we discussed, many of these people are coming in from mental institutions, from prisons, from jails. They're gang members in other countries. Other countries are setting loose their prisoners. They're opening up their prisons and their mental institutions, and they're taking their bad people, drug dealers, gang members, and they're bringing them into the United States. And by the way, their crime rate is going down, and our crime rate is going to be a disaster.
Mr. President, I want to get into...
I think that was a good answer. A lot of people have been trying to distract from what he actually said, the substance of what he said, and they're trying to make it like there's something that's called a black job. Yeah, that's why I saw a video of two surgeons saying we're black and we have a black. So they're trying to again distract from the substance of what he was saying, and the substance of what he is saying is that black people. Why do you think he has 22% of the black vote? Well, because a lot of black people, especially black men, see immigrants as a threat to their employment. In fact, this is from the Pew Research Center. More blacks than whites say they or a family member have lost a job or not gotten hired because an employer hired an immigrant worker. Blacks are also more likely than whites to feel that immigrants take jobs away from American citizens rather than take jobs that Americans don't want. For blacks, the growing presence of immigrant workers adds to the formidable obstacles they face in finding a job. So that's a fact. And so what Trump was saying right then is actually landing with people in the audience because they know this, because they know black people. They also know other black workers. And they also might remember that Barack Obama had his Civil Rights Commission look into this. This is from Amuse on X. He says Obama's commission concluded illegal immigration reduces black employment and wages. The U.S. Commission on Civil Rights report titled The Impact of Illegal Immigration on Wages and Employment Opportunities of Black Workers concluded that illegal immigration adversely affects black workers economically. The report indicates that illegal immigration leads to a loss of job opportunities and wage depression for black workers. The experts briefing the commission in April of 2008 pointed out both economic and non-economic factors contributing to these negative impacts, such as increased competition for low-wage jobs. And there it is, the impact, that's it. The impact of illegal immigration on wages and employment opportunities for black workers. So let me throw it to you, Ian. This actually seemed like a smart move for Trump to go there.
Yeah.
He wasn't perfect by any means. He could have did better, but it certainly, I think, was a net positive for him. And the people are saying that he embarrassed himself or he